Caterpillars 1 through 30. Mosquitoes, midge and black fly larva 31 to 33 and 48. Water nymphs and larvae 31 to 48 also. Earwigs, proturans, thrips, snow scorpion flies, poterid springtails, globular springtails, bugs, squash bugs, and the Florida leaf-footed bug. Ants and termites, ant mimic spider, that's interesting. Velvet ants 325, 327. Maybe we'll check that out. Get the buckeye caterpillar. Those look, I think I've seen those a lot before. The woolly bear caterpillar, these guys are really cool. They're pretty common around here. They're chill. The bagworm, it looks like a pile of sticks. Cynthia moth. Some of these are pretty nasty looking. White marked tussock. Eastern tiger swallowtail. This got like a bunch of like weird antlers. The regal moth. I don't even know what's going on over there. That one looks like it has a tiny little face with an eye and a mouth. Looks sad. These are all like much smaller, I believe, and water dwelling. Don't play this game with me right now, come on now. These all look just about the same. I don't want them anywhere near me though. We're on that aphid-like insects. All of these small insects are pests on plants Most species, such as aphids, whiteflies, psyllids, mealybugs, and cochineal bugs, produce a waxy, woolly, or powdery material that often covers part of their bodies. The tiny bodies of scale insects are completely hidden under crusty scales. Nymphs of spittlebugs are surrounded by frothy bubbles. Other similar shaped insects included in this group are thrips, springtails, and the oak lace bug. Plane flying over my house right now. Sounds good, man. Got the oyster shell scale. What did it say again? It said that these are all like plant infectious bugs. They kind of just show up on plants and take over. These are the anti-farm bugs, if you will. Hence why they look so damn ugly. Flea-like insects. This group includes several parasites of animals and people, such as fleas, lice, and bedbugs, as well as a few insects that look like fleas, thrips, snow scorpion flies, and some fleas and other springtails. So these are pests of animals and people, so I guess just mammals in general. The old bedbug, the human flea, human body louse, hog louse, globular springtail. It's hard to see over the top of this mic. Sheep kid, cat flea, snow flea, snow scorpion fly. That looks pretty cool. He's actually in snow, or maybe ice. It looks like he's just chilling in a pool of grounded up ice. The banded wing thrips, the bird louse. I wonder why they like the snow. Around at earwigs and silverfish. Several of these insects are familiar pests. Silverfish, fire brats, and jumping brittletails have 2 or more tail-like appendages at the tip of the abdomen. Earwigs, I don't even know what in the world that says. Timamas and forcipit diplorans have pincers on the abdomen instead of tails. All have elongated bodies composed of many visible segments. This group also includes the most primitive insects, proterans. Just learned some new words today. Hey, there's a proteran. And this is a forcipit diploran, a California timama. There's 2 of them. They might be mating. Close your eyes. You got a fire brat, a jumping bristletail, and then a silverfish. Those are the nasty guys that'll run around your house if you don't keep it clean. European earwig, ring-legged earwig, riparian earwig, diving beetles, and water bugs. All of these insects live in water, ponds, rivers, lakes, streams, puddles, and sometimes even bird baths. When swimming, all use their flattened paddle-shaped hind legs like oars. Some are predators, others feed on plants. This group includes predaceous diving beetles, whirligig beetles, water scavenger beetles, water bugs, water boatmen, and back swimmers. Small whirligig beetle, a large whirligig beetle, a giant water scavenger beetle, small flat diving beetle, large diving beetle, a marbled diving beetle. Eastern toe biter, a common back swimmer, Kirby's back swimmer, the water boatman, the giant water bug, the ferocious water bug, the hopper-like insects. This group includes tree hoppers, leaf hoppers, plant hoppers, stink bugs, some plant bugs, and the wheel bug. Many of these insects hop from plant to plant. Several have a conspicuous projection on their bodies, a hump, horn, or wheel-like crest. All are relatively small. I'll probably just read these until my sister comes home, so if the video ends abruptly, it's not an accident. The Florida leaf-footed bug. The leaf-footed bug. I assume that's one of his legs or feet, and it looks like a leaf. The squash bug, the wheel bug, the locust tree hopper, the thorn mimic tree hopper, the partridge scallops. This guy looks kind of cool. Almost looks like he has like an anteater thing going on at the end. Yeah, hopefully those cars and trucks aren't too loud. There's not much I can really do about that. It's kind of just one of those things I gotta deal with. I could turn the volume down every now and then, but that would only make it more obvious. We got the oak tree hopper. He looks pretty cool. I like those colors. The buffalo tree hopper and the green stink bug. Scarlet and green leaf hopper. The grape leaf hopper. And the sharpshooter. I wonder why he's a sharpshooter. Plants, bugs, toad bugs, and cockroaches. Most of these insects are found on plants, although most cockroaches are usually seen indoors. Some are brightly colored, with patterns that often emphasize the way the four wings overflat over the body at rest. Included here are a few strange-looking creatures, such as ambush bugs, toad bugs, and Brogyminus, which blend so well with their environment that they are hard to see. Interesting. The large milkweed bug, small eastern milkweed bug, eastern box elder bug, the bee assassin, times two, I guess. There's two of them. And the eastern blood-sucking cone nose. A bunch of freaking vicious animals. Scarlet plant bug. Aldephosaurus plant bug. Long-necked seed bug. The German cockroach versus the American cockroach versus the Oriental cockroach. The jagged ambush bug, the Brachymena, and toad bugs. Oh hell yeah, we're on the Weevils. Y'all ever played Weevils as a kid? A little online game with like the little Weevils? And you would go around collecting like currency and stuff, and you had your own little house. It's a beast at Weevils. Don't play with me like that. Weevils are easily recognized by their down-curved snouts. Jesus Christ. Which they use to bore into plants, seeds, and fruit. Some are serious pets, such as the bull weevil, which once decimated cotton crops in the south. Several of these small beetles are dark, others range from tan to green or red, and some are coated with hair or hair-like scales. All have hard bodies, usually with grooves and pit marks. Yeah, that Weevils game was basically just like Club Penguin, but for like Weevils. That's what it was really. It was just Club Penguin, but you were like one of these guys walking around. The agave billbug, the ball or boll weevil, pine weevil, I mean. Alfalfa weevil, the black oak acorn weevil, or the bean weevil. The bean weevil, the lesser cloverleaf weevil, stored green billbug, or the rose weevil. I like the rose weevil. I think that's the closest. That might be the closest resemblance to the one in the game. The ones in the game were very simple. They didn't have a lot going on. They almost looked like ants. Oh, did I miss something? We're on the beetles now. Yeah. I love beetles. I think I'm thinking about getting a beetle tattoo. I have a spider tattoo on my chest, and I'm thinking about getting a nice big beetle on my waist or something. Beetles, unlike plant bugs, have hard armor-like forewings that usually meet in a straight line down the middle of the back. This large and amazingly varied group contains many colorful insects with striking iridescent hues or bold dots, stripes, and patterns. The vast majority, however, are somber shades of brown and black. They range from round to elongate, and several have unique shapes, such as the antlered stag beetles or the bumpy horned fungus beetle. A few beetle-like plant bugs and beetle mimic, the lichen moth, are also included here. The rough fungus beetle, the red flat bark beetle, the elegant checkered beetle, I like that guy. The red-blue checkered beetle, the red milkweed beetle, and they're mating, interesting. And the California checkered beetle are also mating. I feel like I'm in middle school laughing at bugs mating, but whatever. The spotless 9-spotted ladybug. 2-spotted, 9-spotted, convergent, spotted, and then the willow leaf. Yeah, I would never know the difference. I guess these all have the same like body shape, and these are like longer and much more like rectangular looking. Swamp milkweed leaf beetle, the harlequin cabbage bug, spotted cucumber beetle, a three-lined potato beetle, the girdled leaf beetle, and the four-lined plant bug. The locust borer, the long-johned longhorn, the notch-tipped flower longhorn, golden netwing, striped blister beetle, and the Pennsylvania leatherwing. The banded netwing, the elder borer, the lichen or lichen moth, bombardier beetle. He's an interesting little guy. He looks kind of lonely. Arizona blister beetle, and the downy leatherwing. The cottonwood twig borer, the fire beetle. Look at this guy, look at his antennas. It's got like an entire like tree branch thing coming off of his face. The Pyralis firefly, Pennsylvania firefly, another Pyralis firefly, and the American carrion beetle. Two-spotted stink bug mating. That's an interesting way to mate. I don't know, that was like what they did. That's really weird. The Tomentus burying beetle, the margin burying beetle, the ladybug beetle, the western pine borer, and the ribbed pine borer. The cottonwood borer, the dogwood calligrapha mating, the ash gray ladybug beetle, California laurel borer, the ironclad beetle. He looks really cool. He looks like he's like bulletproof or something. Then the eastern-eyed click beetle. I actually found one of these in my parents' driveway like last year. I thought he looked really cool, so I put him in a bag, and then I looked in here and I found it. And those black spots are not its eyes. They're just like a, like one of those defense mechanisms where like they evolve those spots to make it look like they can see above them. So like birds and stuff like that, I think that they can see them, I guess. I don't know. They'll lessen their chances of getting eaten. The Agassiz flat-horned stag beetle, the black-horned pine borer, the Rugose stag beetle, yellow mealworm beetle, the common black ground beetle, and the patent leather beetle. Jesus, look at this guy. The black spine soar, the giant root borer, the dead jeans flightless tiger beetle, the European ground beetle, the broad-necked darkling beetle, and the waterfly leaf beetle. Water lily, I mean. I like the beetles with the big pinchers on their faces. If I were to get a tattoo of one, it would be that one. The hister beetle, the tumblebug, dark beetle or bark beetle, short-winged blister beetle, the boat-backed ground beetle, and the glossy pillbug. Some of these names are disrespectful, man. It's crazy. These guys are all shiny. The milkweed leaf beetle, the green pubescent ground beetle, or pubescent, I'm not sure. Either way, that's crazy. A six-spotted green tiger beetle, the green June beetle, the fiery searcher, and the golden boobersted. What in the world are these names? The dog-bane leaf beetle, Japanese beetle, the red turpentine beetle, clavate tortoise beetle. That's a really interesting looking beetle. The milkweed tortoise beetle, and the engraver beetle. Look at this thing. It's like its skin is like translucent or something. It's really weird. Here we go. I would get something like this or that tattooed on me. I like that. That's super cool. The elephant stag beetle, the reddish brown stag beetle, the May beetle, giant root borer, pine sawyer, the fire beetle, northern carrion beetle, plicat beetle, horned fungus beetle, apple twig borer, gold and brown rove beetle, brown fruit chafer, twig pruner, slender checkered beetle, golden-haired flower longhorn, yellow Douglas fir borer, grapevine beetle, goldsmith beetle. He's got like fur underneath his abdomen. That's interesting. A tarnished plant bug, spined soldier bug, divergent metallic wood borer, beautiful tiger beetle, dainty tiger beetle, pictured rove beetle, the ivory marked beetle, 10-lined June beetle, Colorado potato beetle, willow borer, cylindrical hardwood borer, oak timberwort beetle. That's it for beetles. That was a lot of beetles. I think I'll call it a day there. That way I can remember where I am next time. I just finished up the beetles. We'll continue this another time. I know I made another video earlier, like months and months ago, where I read some of this, but I don't think I actually went through it. I kind of just flipped through the pages and looked at some cool stuff for a little bit, but I'll probably do like a small, like a mini series of me just literally just reading the entire book, which wouldn't be a mini series because it would take forever to get through these pages. But yeah, definitely try that out. Let me know what you think about that.